Black Panther issue number 2. This is Jack Kirby's Black Panther. I already reviewed issue 1. It was awesome. Let's take a closer look at issue number 2 right away. Great cover. We've got this alien here from another another dimension. It's really a futuristic Earth. If you were looking at this today, you would call it a different Earth. You know, whatever number you would give it, I don't know. But in here, they say he's from the future, Hatch 22. He is an alien, and in the future we all live like underground in these capsules and all this kind of weird stuff. So this involves a collector. You've got a couple of collectors. You have Mr. Little, who was shot and supposedly killed last issue, but was he really killed? He's a little guy, and he's a collector looking for this frog, and it's a frog that can serve as a time machine, which is pretty neat. And you've got Princess Xanda here, or Zonda, who is also after it, and we're just having some great action here. This is an amazing cover, very eventful and exciting. Black Panther was hit here. Look at this. We start off with a double splash. Only Kirby can do something this crazy. Look at this. This is insane. I mean, this could just be a poster. It's great that this is Black Panther. It's really unlocks your imagination, all of this kind of stuff that can happen. You've got her Princess Xanda's guys here. They're getting destroyed by this futuristic man. This guy tries to attack him from behind. Boom, gets the zap. This guy's got sensors everywhere. You can't just sneak up on him. He always rolls initiative, or he always wins the initiative roll if you're playing D&D. Black Panther does a very cool thing here where he tries to sort of catch the guy off guard. He starts doing these push-ups, and he's like, well, this is to show that you're superior to me. And, oh, interesting. Maybe I'll use you as a pet. And he gets close enough and gives him one good shot and takes him out. That buys them some time to figure out what they're going to do with this fellow from the future. They want to obviously bring him back. They actually need both frogs to do it, though. While he's out, he discusses this with the princess. They grab the frog and they got to figure out what they're going to do with it. You can see all the beautiful little Kirby crackle like in there. It's just so nice. All of the kind of mysticism and stuff. Black Panther gets rid of the pistol, removes his mask. She comments how handsome he is. He checks on Little, and Little is actually okay. Now, you actually thought that he died, but he was wearing a bulletproof vest, so he was just knocked down for a little bit. So he's back and looking for his little monocle, and she finds it for him. He puts that in, and now we've got this great little cast of interesting characters in this story about collectors and their mentality and how desperate they are to have stuff. Kind of like toy collectors and comic book collectors, right? We'll do anything to get that issue. It wouldn't be a Jack Kirby comic without Kirby Crackle, of course, and there's a lot of it in this issue. Look how great this is. So turns out that your little alien guy, who really is, I guess, a future man, he's dreaming, and he dreams in Kirby Crackle, and it just surrounds them with all of this greatness. I mean, it would have been crazy to try to like color and ink all of this back in that time. I don't even think they'd be doing that today. Back then, it must have just been crazy. We all heard the stories of Vince Coletta, who would erase some of Kirby's lines because it was just too much for him. Check out this futuristic look here of the planet. You got all of these little capsules here, and they give you a better. So it's like there's your hatch, and this particular guy's from Hatch 22. As the crackle starts to die down, they do show this great, like, I mean, look at this amazing vehicle, or like what is this? Look at the imagination that Kirby is bringing to these comics. I mean, it's absolutely unparalleled. I mean, I think I'm a pretty creative guy myself, and I've created many characters and written many stories, but like, is there anyone on this level? You know what I'm saying? Like, I would say you have to throw his name up there with like a Tolkien, for sure. Definitely a George Lucas, right? Like, I mean, this is great. This is a Black Panther comic. Look at how much stuff he's brought into a Black Panther comic. And I say Black Panther to say, well, he would be more like a jungle character, right? Like, you think of him always in Wakanda fighting guys. This has just become this kind of mystical sci-fi mixture. It's really neat. So you see your little, I keep calling him an alien, whatever, future man. So he wakes up, and you could see now that it's all coming from his mind. It's almost like Jack Kirby's mind. It's presenting all of this great stuff here. And they're like, well, what are we going to do? He wakes up, and he's not going to be happy because Black Panther laid him out, right? So he's gonna attack them. But Little has like this little dart mechanism thingy, a dart gun, puts him to sleep. They got 24 hours to find the other half of the frog and send this guy back home. How are they going to get to Solomon's vaults or caves or wherever this thing is? Well, Little's got a rocket ship. There you go. And that is it for this issue of Black Panther #2. I'm going to try to do these. There's 15 Jack Kirby issues. I would like to finish all 15 of them. Let me know in the comments if you're enjoying this kind of content. It's sort of like my live streams, but just doing one comic and just my commentary on it. Of course, the live streams are never going to end. I love doing those. And we're going to do those with Avengers coming up soon. We're just finishing up, of course, with Legion. And we're going to do Superman as well. So those aren't going to stop. But I kind of like these one-off videos. I think they're kind of neat. So let me know what your thoughts are. But anyway, thanks for watching. Check out the playlist for Jack Kirby stuff. And that's it. Until next time.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.